What's up, everyone? It is Mackenzie here. Congratulations, you guys have made it to the weekend. If it's the weekend, a lot of people like to do these every day. Today we're gonna focus on those side splits again, but more so just like every weekend, you've worked really hard throughout the week doing your workouts, and I keep pushing the importance of flexibility. So we are going to do a really good deep stretch today. We're gonna let all the stress out, and it's gonna be a really good workout. It's gonna be a 15-minute yoga stretching workout. So grab your water if you need to, and let's grab our yoga mats and let's get started. Okay, we're just going to start off by reaching all the way to the ceiling and stretching our bodies out. So I want you to make it a goal to touch the ceiling. Now we're going to stretch all the way up, and I'm shrugging my shoulders as tall as I can, trying to reach the ceiling here and letting just think about all the stress is right here in the center, and we're gonna let it out through the fingertips. And then we're gonna go to the ground for a while in today's workout. Let's go ahead and go to the ground. And we're gonna start off in this pose right here. So we are in the dog cat position. Last week we went up through the shoulder blades and down. We're gonna do it 3 times today. Let's go up through the shoulder blades and let's come down. We're gonna do it one more time. Up through the shoulder blades and let's come down. Okay, so let's come into this pose right here. I love this. We do the stretch a lot. We're gonna curl the toes. We're gonna push back through the hip, and we're gonna rock it back and forth. 2, 3, and 4. Chaturanga through. Get this stretch in right here, and we're gonna go back and child's pose right here. I like to hold these. I know it seems like we're working slow pace, but you really want to hold each stretch for a good 10 to 15 seconds. And now we're gonna bring the hips up in the air, and we're gonna come back in this stretch right here. And notice I am on my fingertips. So we were back in the hips, pushing the chest to the ground, and now we're bringing up in the air and pushing back. So now come back in this child's pose, and we're gonna take one arm and we're gonna bring it through. And what I want you to do is take the other arm, you're gonna bring it up off the floor and stretch to the ceiling. This is stretching so much, it feels so good. Now take this hand and put it on the back. Now I am reaching all the way to the other side and trying to touch that leg. So you're spinning at the spine. Ugh. What a good, nice, deep stretch. All right, let's get back on all fours. Curl the toes under, come back up. We're gonna rock it back and forth. You should really feel this in the back of your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, use the muscle to chaturanga through. Watch me closely, we're coming through. And let's go back into the child's pose for only 5 seconds. Now bring the hips up in the air and back again. I'm on my fingertips. And let's set it back again. Now we're gonna take the opposite arm and reach through. This is also really good for people with back problems. We're really stretching all areas of the spine. Now come up, open up to the center. And now let's go back. And back up on all fours. So now instead of coming up and down, we're gonna roll. Okay, so we're gonna make a big circle going clockwise. So come circle and down, up all the way. Watch my shoulder blades try to reach for the ceiling. This is 3. Let's do 2 more. Reach up. And last one. And now the other way. We're going to swing it the other way counterclockwise. 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Now we're gonna bring one leg back. Like I said, today we're gonna be working again on those side splits, and one leg forward and reach nice and tall. All the way up, coming to the center. I have one leg that I have brought forward right here. And I want you to lay it down. Come down. Try to keep the whole body. You want to think of the whole body wants to stay squared. So you want to think your hips, your chest, everything comes to the center. Let's come down. Bring the arms forward. And now coming up right here, we're gonna bring this leg forward. We've done these last week a little bit like this. Let's come down to the knee. So the back leg is bent in a 90-degree angle. I am staying squared. We're not quite in the side splits yet. And once again, this is a challenge or a goal for you to set yourself towards. Write the goal down. I promise you are so much more flexible than you think you are. So have this leg forward, and this is stretching the back of the leg, which is the flexibility we need to work on to get the side splits. Now let's come forward right here. I'm pushing the hips forward and I'm really spreading those legs out. So I'm taking this part of my butt right here and I'm pushing it down as far as I can. And now let's come back, stretch it again. We're gonna do this 2 more times. And let's come forward. All right, stay in this position if it's too much, but I want you to take your toes. And do you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm not in the side splits yet, but I'm creeped my leg closer to being straight. And I'm once again pushing this part and forcing it forward. So I'm coming forward. And once again, this is your own fitness journey. So if I'm going too far, only do what you can. I have been doing this for years, but a lot of people chalk this up as I'm just not flexible. And I promise you are far more flexible than you know. You just have to stretch. So now I am trying to come forward. Do not go all the way down. If this is too much, I'm keeping my hips squared forward. I'm gonna hold this for 10 seconds, and you can even bring the arms up if you want. In 5, 3, and 1. All right, let's come to the center here. I'm going to stretch the hips out right here. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. So that was my strong side. This is my weak side. You guys are about to see my weak side. Yes, yes you are. All right, I'm going to bring this leg through right here, just like we did on the other side, keeping everything squared. So basically, you don't want to be over here, and you don't want to be leaning. Once again, everything needs to be straight. And if this is too far for you and you are having to hold yourself up with your hands, do that. Just push yourself to as far as how far you think you can go. All right, and then let's lay down with it. We're gonna come back up with it. And we're gonna lay down. I'm super nervous to do this side because I haven't stretched in the past 3 days, and this is my bad side, but here we go. All right, we're up right here, and we're coming forward. And I'm bringing my toes more and more forward. So now I am in this position right here. All right, and now we're going to come back to stretch the back of the leg out. I need to get my leg farther out. And then come right back here. So we're stretching right here out and the back of this leg out. And those are the two main muscles that we need to stretch out and get more flexible to be able to do these side splits. All right, now we're gonna go all the way down if you can in these side splits and stretch it out. Come to the center. If you can, let's hold this for 10. And I'm not very squared, as you can see on this side. That's something I need to work out. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Now let's stretch these hips out. It's so important to do this stretch too after, because you want to stretch the hips out after getting that good, nice, deep split stretch in. And we're gonna come to the center here and do a hip stretch. So we're gonna get in this position, this very awkward position right here. We've done a lot of awkward positions today. Make sure you're alone when you do these workouts, but we're going to sit it back and just feel the hips stretch out. And you guys are working on some muscles you probably never stretched out before. Let's come up and back, stretching the hip out. We've been on the ground pretty much this whole time stretching. We're gonna do some head spins because I don't want you to walk away from this just in pain. I want you to walk away from this getting a good, nice, deep yoga workout, stretch in, and feeling relieved from stress. So let's roll the head. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. And now let's get the arms stretched. Really push it back. Now let's go back. Other side. Now push it back. We're gonna do the pike stretch as our last stretch of the day. I do these short little stretches at the end of each of our workouts. So just to show you guys the importance of stretching before and especially after workout. So pike stretch, reach nice and tall and fold. And that is the end of today's workout. I feel so good. I hope you guys are walking away from this feeling less stressed and relieved as much as I am. And good job today, guys. And let's kick it hard next week.